Maroon 5 received major backlash after their Super Bowl performance last night, and Adam Levine has spoken out. Hey guys, it's your girl Renee Ariel. Welcome back to The Trendy. I'm sure many of you watched last night's Super Bowl. You know, the one that CNN called, and I quote, the worst Super Bowl ever. Well, in the midst of a very underwhelming game was that halftime show with Maroon 5 featuring Travis Scott and Big Boy. I wish I could say people had more positive feedback for the show than they did the game, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Maroon 5 kicked off the halftime show with their songs Harder to Breathe, This Love, and Girls Like You. Then Travis Scott was introduced by a SpongeBob SquarePants animation and performed Sicko Mode. Big Boy then appeared in a moving car and performed I Like the Way You Move. And then the show focused back on Maroon 5 as they sang their hit She Will Be Loved and had lanterns spell out One Love in the sky, which was really cool. And then they moved on to Sugar and lastly Moves Like Jagger. Why are fans so disappointed, you may ask? Well, one big reason was the fact Maroon 5 did not reenact the SpongeBob SquarePants performance of Sweet Victory. Yes, you heard me correctly. There were plenty of rumors flying around before the show saying that SpongeBob would somehow play a part in Maroon 5's performance. Many took this to mean that Maroon 5 would perform Sweet Victory like SpongeBob and Friends did in that one episode where they performed at something very similar to a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, that did not happen. The only tribute we got was a very short cartoon where Squidward introduced Travis Scott. So between the SpongeBob letdown, Adam Levine attempting to dance, and honestly just the whole performance, fans were left pretty disappointed. Many even took to social media to share their feelings. Some were about the halftime show, like this user who tweeted, quote, Maroon 5 shaking my head, and I thought it couldn't get any worse than Timberlake last year. Oof. And then there was this user who wrote, quote, I'm actually in awe of how much I dislike this halftime show. So yes, many share their thoughts on the actual show, but other disappointed football fans took this opportunity to straight up troll Adam Levine. With one saying, quote, Adam Levine looks like if Target designed a rock star. And another writing, quote, Adam Levine looks like a human Hollister cologne. Though Maroon 5 has definitely received a ton of backlash after their performance, it doesn't seem to have fazed Adam Levine in the slightest. In fact, after the performance, he took to Instagram to post his feelings, and this is what he said. When we accepted the responsibility to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, I took out my pen and just wrote. Some of the words that came to me in that moment eventually made their way onto the incredible lanterns that flew high and low tonight. We thank the universe for this historic opportunity to play on the world's biggest stage. We thank our fans for making our dreams possible, and we thank our critics for always pushing us to do better. One love, and the list of words is... Adam proceeded to list all of the words, and I'll leave them up here on the screen for you guys to check out. Alright, now I have to hear your thoughts on Maroon 5's performance, so make sure to let me know down in the comments. Once you're done with that, make sure to subscribe to The Trendy for the latest in pop culture news. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me all over social media at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.